Hello everyone, here we are at the opening night of Water for Elephants on Broadway. We're going to be talking to the cast and crew all about what it's like to bring the circus to Broadway. And we're going to be juggling with the cast and getting some really fun content for you. So stay tuned and we're going to be bringing it out to you right now.
My honey.
I'm so sorry, I'm cold, so I
You're
apologize.
sorry. I don't even know. I can't feel my hand.
Oh my god, I'm so sorry. We'll get you inside soon.
I have to do your podcast. Can
Well, I would love that.
I would love it.
How's it going?
you.
Good to see you too.
Buddy?
Oh my god, dude, I saw this.
You wore your ringmaster red?
I tried to, be cool and be like you, channel my inner Paul Alexander Nolan. My fellow matching! I can't believe this. This is crazy. I'm obsessed with it.
Look at you. Here we are. A little bit. It's okay.
I know you like your chocolate.
It's too exciting to be called.
Nice to meet you. I'm
to meet you.
Eli.
Grant.
Nice to meet you.
Good to meet you.
Big fan of The Flash, so
thanks, man.
very cool, yeah. And we're here now, Broadway debut for you.
Yeah.
What has this whole journey been like? Is there something that maybe you never realized until you came here to Broadway?
Honestly, I was really scared. It had been like 13, 14 years since I'd been on stage,
Yeah.
so I was really scared to take the step, honestly. But no, it's coming back. It's like it's felt like coming back to home and like to what I grew up doing. Yeah, no, I thought it would be scarier getting on the stage than it was. Like the scariest day was honestly just meeting everybody.
Yeah.
Like that first day of school.
Yeah, exactly.
But no, being on stage has felt like coming home. It's been pretty amazing.
Well, I'm curious because especially with a show like this, it's very different from musical theater because it is musical theater, but it's a circus as
Yeah.
well. So obviously in any musical theater show, you need to have a lot of trust with your scene partner and
for sure.
everything. But in this show, there's just a whole other layer of trust. What does that kind of mean to you, and what was that like to build that trust in the process of doing
Yeah,
that?
no, I mean it's such a metaphor, this show, where it's like people are like we're like literally putting lives in each other's hands. Yeah, I mean the circus performance acrobats more than all of us, obviously, but I mean I have a moment towards the end of the show too where it's like I have to trust if something went wrong, the people underneath me would like literally save my life. So yeah, I mean I think it's just brought this group closer together probably, but
Your
it's also
entrance
just
even. Your
That's
entrance
true,
is
yeah.
sick, where they're lifting you up to your ladder,
I just gotta trust. It's like they got
and
me.
they're shaking you
Yeah,
on the ladder.
yeah.
I'm like, oh my
It's
god!
true. I kind of forgot that that's even what's happening. In my mind, I'm just on a train.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
it's like I'm just super meta in that moment.
It's awesome. It's so cool. Was there an
Yeah.
act that, first day of rehearsal or whatever, where you saw that you were just, utterly breathtaking and you still look forward
I mean,
to
literally just them warming up.
Yeah.
It's like, seriously, stuff they do where they're just warming up is insane.
It's awesome.
So yeah, I mean, everything they do blows me away.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
It's so cool. I saw it yesterday.
Cool.
I was in Pippin with him on Broadway.
Oh, cool.
And I was still, it was so cool to,
Nico's
watch it
giving
again.
Blades of Glory right now. Don't you think?
It's gotta be freezing.
Have you seen Blades of Glory?
Yeah,
He's
of course.
giving Blades of Glory.
The ice skating.
Yes.
It's Will Ferrell. in
He's
that.
making it work though.
Yeah. Oh my God. Everything. He can do anything.
Yeah.
Do you? You don't have to. Can you attempt to juggle?
Sure.
You
I
can?
can't juggle, but sure.
No one can. Paul failed.
Oh, at least half the
miserably.
people here can juggle.
Well, yes, Nico and them can, but Paul failed miserably.
Yeah, no, I'll fail on the first.
That's great.
First time the ball leaves my hand, it's gonna be hitting the ground.
Let's see what you got. He's a vet, y'all. He's not the ringmaster.
Well, how do you even start?
Go one and the other. With the two hand first.
Oh!
This one hasn't left my hand yet.
That was so good! And he made it disappear. He's a man of many
right?
talents. He's not just juggling.
There you go.
Dude, that was awesome. Thank you so much. Break legs on your run. It was so nice meeting you. Thank you. We're here, opening night.
Yes.
Water for Elephants.
Yes.
Craziness. This is a circus on Broadway.
Really is.
What is that process? Obviously, you guys were at the Alliance Theater in Atlanta, and so what has it been like to have that time to kind of grow in your character, grow with the circus, grow with the trust?
Oh, it's been remarkable to have this time to flesh out the character. I think, Atlanta was beautiful, but it felt like a proof of concept, It felt like the outline of the show that we could really flesh out and develop. And since we've been to Broadway, I feel like it's been nothing but soul-fulfilling and deep in work. And I feel like Marlena is like a family to me, and I know her soul and her heart so well that it's kind of easy to put myself in her shoes at this point. It's just been a dream to do this.
Well, there's some serious moments between you and Paul.
Yes.
And of course, with the rest of the cast, I mean, this show is just all about trust.
It is.
So, what has it been like to work with Paul very closely and to flesh out those moments in the show that, you know, the violent stage combat, whatever, you know?
Yeah. Luckily, Paul Nolan is the goofiest person in the world, and I am too. So, I've always felt safe working with Paul, and we have an amazing fight choreographer, Cha Ramos, who is very diligent and patient with us as we work through all the fight sequences, and it's honestly fun. I like doing that stuff because you suspend your disbelief and you do it in a safe way, and it gets gasped every time. So I'm like, yes! The more we can shock people, the better.
Yeah, it's so good.
Thank you.
Do you have an act when you came to the circus, to Broadway and everything, that you just were like utterly blown away, and then every night you just like look forward to watching
we have a whole dream sequence in the second act, and there's an aerial menagerie that happens where, you know, 4 artists are on different contraptions in the air at once, and I'm so moved every time when I watch that. Yeah.
I feel like bad for you that you can't watch Antoine on the Silks. Like,
I know, but I get to watch him in Easy, and so that
good.
is like the most beautiful collaborative moment.
It's so good.
Yeah.
Can we try to get you to juggle real quick and then we're done?
Sure.
Okay, just a quick attempt. We have some juggling of balls.
Oh my gosh, this is going to be so
These are
fun.
from Pippin, because I was in Pippin with Nico. Yes.
I'm in the circus.
Yes.
Are you ready?
Oh, those. No, you crushed it. You taught her, right? Nico taught her. You don't have to pick them out. I'll guess. Thank you. You're very sweet. Thank you so much. My name's Eli.
Hi, Eli.
It's so nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
I'll give this to you.
Okay.
So if you want to hold it. Oh, thank you.
Don't be afraid of color. Wear color.
Oh,
and then I'm
yes.
from the guy who's all in black.
Well, I was channeling my inner Paul Alexander Nolan. Oh. My inner circus ringleader, per se.
Oh, yeah, exactly.
You know, I was trying. So, talk to me about the show. I mean, you get to play a character that is played by 2 actors between you and Grant.
Right.
What is that process like? I mean, there were times in the show that you guys literally had it timed to perfection of sitting down and breathing and saying lines. Like, what is that process like to really link up and be able to perform that 8 shows a week?
Yeah, well, you know, at the very beginning, we actually said, so I guess at some point we'll start sort of thinking about points in common, how we sit, how we do it, how we hold our hands, whatever. But at first we just started working on our own stuff in our own world. Okay. And then once we started to like embroider, you know, behavior and stuff like that, you know, one day we were like, have to sit down in unison in one place. And we said, so you want to just sit down together? What do you think? And we were like, yeah, let's sit down together. And it was like, what hand are you using? I'm using my right hand. He goes, yeah, I'll use my right hand too. I mean, it was very chatty. Grant is easy to work with. And so it was an easy collaboration to just sort of embroider bit by bit by bit.
I love it.
And I got to say, there are a lot of things that I do in response to him, and I think he does in response to me.
Interesting.
That we don't share.
Okay.
You know, sometimes in acting it's best just to kind of, you know, let it happen.
Yeah.
And, you don't need to know everything.
Yeah, absolutely. That's so fascinating. So really the key there was just communication.
Yeah.
That's great. Well, I'm curious, there's a point in the show, obviously you two play the vets of the animals, and you all are kind of going back and forth on what to give the elephant, either water or whiskey. What's your personal preference?
Well, it's very interesting you should say. I'm a guy who's, it's very seasonal dependent.
Cute.
You know?
Yeah.
Colder weather, you know, you're going brown liquor, right?
Yeah.
And warmer weather, you know, clear liquids, you know, as the doctors would say.
Yeah.
But I kind of like tonight, it's going to be a gin martini.
Good for you.
Gin
Good
martini.
for you, Greg.
Yeah. Thank you.
That's
for,
what we need.
Thank you for your support.
Yes, of course, always. You need to we need to let loose a little bit somehow.
Oh yeah.
come
You don't
on.
have to overdo it. But
Yeah.
you know what? We don't have a show till 7 p.m. tomorrow. I know we have one tonight, but then we have 24 hours.
Well,
so.
it's after the show that you'll be indulging in this gin.
Yeah, and
Okay.
just sort of like, you know, pace yourself, be responsible, and you can have a good time.
There you go.
Yeah, what about you?
Well, I'm not 21, so I'm a water guy.
Oh,
And that's
sorry.
actually a
That almost
fact.
got you in trouble.
That's not even in trouble. That's just a straight up fact.
Yeah, sure.
Perhaps the clear liquid if it's not water, but no whiskey, none of the strong stuff. I'm a
Okay,
sissy.
what's your soda choice?
I'm a Coke, always. But I can't get into rum and Cokes, you know? I can't.
Oh, yeah, no,
I don't know why. I just straight Coke.
I'm a Diet Pepsi guy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm a Diet Pepsi freak.
Do you really notice the difference between Coke and Pepsi?
Yes.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Okay.
I know there's a
It's a
Diet
little
Coke,
sweeter,
Diet
right?
Pepsi. Oh yeah,
Pepsi?
Diet Pepsi.
Yeah.
It's much sweeter.
I
Yeah.
can see that,
Yeah.
but I don't have a preference. I'm good with both.
You're easy going.
Yeah, give me the caffeine because I don't do coffee, so that's my only intake.
Oh really?
Yeah, I know.
Well, wait till you're a
Everybody's
parent.
got-
Then you'll
Yeah,
start
there
drinking
you go.
coffee.
There you go. Well, I've got to ask. This is a circus.
Yeah.
We're going back to the circus. What act for the first time what was the act that you saw that you were just, your breath was taken away? Like, that you still, like, remember and are like, I still don't get tired of it.
That's the act where Antoine performs the horse
The silks.
on the silks. Thank
Yes.
you. I always forget that
It's
term.
unbelievable.
It's really, that's about for me 20 minutes into the show, and I have other scenes, and there are things that happen that obviously are, that throw me into the show. But
Right.
that's the moment in the show where I just, I can find that love of the circus and of the memories that the character has. Sometimes you and the character actually have nice common points that
Right.
you can build off of, and that's a common point because it's so beautiful.
I
And
love
it. He's so muscular.
It's
so
unbelievable.
Amazing. Yeah.
I mean, that was the part of the show where everyone's gasping, everyone's like crying, everyone's, like losing
It's
their
true.
mind.
I gotta say, it looks so effortless
Yeah.
the way he does it, right?
It's so good.
And then just the other day, I mean, we've had so many shows recently, but just the other day, I saw one drop of sweat fall, and I
Really?
thought, I've never seen him
He's
sweat.
human! Can you believe it?
And
It's crazy.
It was pretty crazy.
It's
but,
truly like
it's
it.
effortless.
It
to him.
looks like not human. Like it's crazy. It's so good.
He's so great.
Hey, thank you so much.
Hey,
Break
thanks
a
a
leg.
lot.
It's so nice
Hey,
talking
nice
to you.
talking to you.
Yeah, how's it
Good to
going?
see you.
Good to see you
What's going on,
too.
buddy?
Oh my God, dude! I
this.
saw this.
Did you see? You wore your ringmaster red?
I tried to, be cool and be like you, channel my inner Paul Alexander Nolan. Are you
you
kidding?
been?
Good, you?
Yeah, good.
Dude, this is awesome.
Yeah, you saw it yesterday.
Yesterday, that day, it was great. Here, this is you.
I'm gonna hold.
Yeah. Hold it. I got one. I think it's recording. Just hiding away. Movie magic.
This is cool.
Yeah. Thanks, man. Dude, so good to see you.
You too.
Opening just back to back to that. You no days off from Paul Alexander Nolan on Broadway. What's it feel? I mean, do these get old?
Yeah, I feel like we were just across the street
Yeah.
doing this last year.
Literally.
Does it get old? No, it doesn't get old. I'm so privileged to be here. It's surreal sometimes to think, really? Like, I don't feel like any time went by from last year to this year. So
Right.
it's weird to be opening something new, but here we are.
Yeah, and I mean, you're the star this time.
Oh,
like,
right, yeah. Right.
Is that like a different for you? Like, do you have to approach it in a different manner? Maybe rest up a little bit more or whatever?
I mean, I do use my voice a lot more in this. So
Yeah.
it does, I think it does has required me to be a little more disciplined.
right.
Drink lots of water, lots
Yeah.
of sleep. But no, I mean, acting is acting, and each role requires something different of the actor. But and that's what I spend the process trying to figure out.
I love it. And what's it like working with these, legends of acrobats and performers that, Grant, who's a vet, Izzy, vet, like all these wonderful performers and new kind of types of, co-stars or I guess scene partners with the acrobats.
Well, I'm sure you've heard it said how. You saw what the acrobats do
Yeah.
in the show, and they're doing that 8 times a week without fail. I mean,
Bonkers.
we start to take it for granted, but that's incredibly skilled work they're doing. And my ride's here. I'm gonna have to go.
You're getting injured. That's for the acrobats, actually, for opening night, just in case. That's crazy.
But they're remarkable. Their discipline is huge. They are positive. They are daring.
Yeah.
Not just in what they're doing, but they have brought us into the fold on some of the of the acrobatic stuff. So it's been really cool to be part of their community.
Like the first time you saw one of their acts, like anyone that you can think of, like what was that immediate reaction? Because like in the audience yesterday, there's a million audible gasps at the same time, and it's just like, do you have a favorite act that you still like don't get tired of?
I mean, I don't get tired of any of it.
Yeah, sure.
They're so good at it that you kind of forget how crazy it is. Like Gabs with his tumbling, he's doing things with his tumbling that are crazy. But what I love is what they call the bonkin, and it's the porters, the two guys holding each other's hands, and they throw Alex into the air. She flips and lands on her hands on the tiny space. I don't understand how that's possible.
I love it.
It's just standing on the hands is hard.
Well, I mean, you do it.
I do, but
that's the thing.
Doesn't mean I do it well.
Well, I think you do it pretty well. It looks like you're not, gonna like feel like you're gonna die, which is good. But like when I say like the word trust in a show like this, obviously in any show there has to be a lot of trust within your scene partners and other actors. But in this show particularly, what does that kind of do for you? Like, what does that word mean in this show?
Well, I mean, in a way, you don't have any choice. Because I'm dumb. I'm being kind of silly when I say that. But once you've just committed to a trick, you're in, right? Yeah. So there are obviously safeties that are built into our show that if a trick can't happen, they don't do it. But I mean, when I worked with the acrobats in rehearsal, we actually worked on a trick that isn't in the show now, but it took a lot of trust from me. But I just saw what they were doing and realized they're going to catch me no matter how spazzy I am after they throw me in the air.
I love it. That's awesome. Do you know how to juggle? Can we see you attempt it, even if you can't?
You can see me attempt it, and it's sad.
We
it's
have
a sad
juggling
thing.
balls. Well, we want to do a little montage with the cast of
brilliant. Okay.
The jugglers, I guess.
This is great. Okay.
Let's see it. Paul Alexander Nolan, everybody. Yeah, we can see him.
Oh, I got 4.
Wait, throw it in, right?
Okay. The sun in my eye.
The sun. That was pretty good. Ringmaster Paul Alexander Nolan, everybody. You're somewhere here.
I'll also make them disappear.
Yes. Talent. All right, thank you so much. Break legs tonight. Hey, we'll find it. Don't worry about it. Thank you so much. Break legs. Good to see you.
Yeah, thank you.
It's so nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Happy opening.
Thank you.
I was able to see the show yesterday matinee. You were phenomenal.
Thank you.
Yes, of course. The circus on Broadway is no joke. I was actually in Pippin on Broadway, so I did it with Nico.
Oh, because you know Nico.
Yes.
Okay.
So it just threw me back. So I'm curious for you. The first time that you saw the circus on Broadway, did you have a favorite act or something that just absolutely blew you away when you saw it done on a Broadway stage?
Yeah, the tight wire walking.
Oh, yes.
I can't remember the name of it, but Antoine does it in the show. It's the scarves where you're suspended in midair and you're doing the aerial tricks.
And he's the horse.
Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
Stunning.
Yep.
The silks.
Breathtaking.
Oh, I'm obsessed. That was the one yesterday that really got me.
That's the moment. That's the moment. I used to say when we first started, it's like, if we don't get him by the time Silver Star does his moment, we're not going to get him, because that's
Exactly.
it's breathtaking.
Him and Izzy's performance and her singing, it's name a better duo. You do something so incredible in the show, and
Send a message to the
I don't know how to, you lose your mobility a bit, and you're trying to struggle, a little bit. What is that like, and how do you kind of approach that? Because obviously you can walk pretty well, if I may say.
All right,
Yeah,
depending on the weather, okay. Yeah.
How does that work?
Well, that's just a part of the fun of being an actor. It's like when somebody throws you something that's not you, it's the challenge of, well, how can I do this believably? How can I do it? How can I sustain it for 2 hours a night, 8 days a week, that type of thing. It's just a part of the challenge and the fun of being an actor.
Do you ever switch up the legs maybe a little bit? One day you're leaning on it too much, so you got to switch the other leg. Is that ever a thing?
No. It's talking about it is like talking about brushstrokes if you're a painter. So, but no, it's I never do that.
And finally, obviously you guys had this out of town at the Alliance Theater. What have you kind of learned either about this journey of the story of Water for Elephants, perhaps your character, or perhaps even just getting to know the cast a little bit and instilling more of that trust together? What has kind of been the biggest, journey of progress, throughout this process?
What's been really fascinating, and this is coming from somebody who's had a very long career, is that we do genuinely love each other, and it makes coming to work a joy, but that love has continued, it's deepened, and that is incredibly rare.
Yeah.
And I would say that more than anything else, because it makes everything else,
easier.
The trust is there because of it.
Yeah, and this is a show that you have to have trust.
Yep.
Everyone's throwing each other around on stage.
Yes,
it's
yes,
great.
yes.
Thank you so much, and break a leg on your run and tonight at opening night.
Thank you
It
very
was so nice talking to you.
Enjoy talking to you.
Yes, thank you so much. Have a great show. We good? Cool. Well, here we are, opening night, Water for Elephants. You played a clown in the show.
Yes.
Is that something that you've ever done before? Like, what kind of craziness kind of went into, becoming the comedic relief in this sense?
That is, I started in theater at the beginning, and then about 25 years ago, I turned to become a circus clown.
Really?
Yeah, I joined Cirque du Soleil. It was the first time clowning, and I had a great teacher and a great experience there, and I just kept doing it, and I felt really at home.
Brilliant.
So, and I'm just very fortunate that path brought me back to the stage.
Yeah, and it's brilliant. Now you're on Broadway.
Yes.
How exciting is that? You're actually making your Broadway debut.
Yeah, it's thrilling.
What is it like to have the circus on Broadway? Is that very different from Cirque du Soleil? Is that similar?
This experience is very different from Cirque du Soleil and any other circuses because it is a musical theater piece.
Sure.
But the way the creators have woven circus elements and how the director approached me and said, I need you also to clown in this. And it's just a brilliant choice and giving people such a multiple level experience.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, I'm curious, with your circus background, when you came here and to the Imperial Theater or even the Alliance Theater out in Atlanta, for the first time when you saw one of these acts that they do on stage, whether it's silks, whether it's hand-to-hand, whatever, was there a moment that you were most blown away with what these performers are doing? What's your favorite act, I guess?
Oh, what's my favorite act? Don't make me have enemies. There's so many. Being around circus, I was familiar with a lot of the technique.
Okay.
That doing. It's the first time meeting some of these performers for me, which is wonderful. The pole act is one of my favorites. There's a moment where we raise the pole, symbolizing the raising of a circus tent, which in itself is a thrill. But there happens to be Gabrielle, a Brazilian acrobat, attached to the pole.
Yes.
Climbing and flying through the air as it goes up. So no moment has been wasted
It's incredible.
to exploit for thrills in this show.
I love it. Do you know how to juggle?
I do a little bit, yeah.
Can we see your juggling skills? We have
Sure.
some balls.
Sure.
Jess is such a visionary when she's been creating the show.
I want to put together a montage to see everyone's juggling skills. Here we go. Let's see.
In a tuxedo.
In a tuxedo. Oh! That was pretty good.
Give me a take 3.
Oh! What a recovery. That was amazing. Well done. No, that's okay. We'll find him. Great job and break legs. Happy opening.
Thank you.
It was so nice meeting you, Joe. It's right over here. This is for you.
Great.
Oh my God. This is so exciting.
It's so exciting.
Opening night of Water for Elephants.
I know, here we are.
Yeah, here we are.
We made it.
Well, listen, there's so many moving parts to this show.
You can say that
Obviously,
again.
Choose the ride. What does that mean to you, and what does it mean to you to bring the circus to Broadway?
Oh, good question. Might sound lofty, but
Yeah.
for me and my character's journey in the show, choose the ride for me means choose the human experience. That life in all of its myriad forms, including death, and perhaps notions of sacrifice, can be embraced with empathy and resolve and absolution.
Oh, I love that. Well, obviously, this is a circus, and there's a good amount of circus happening on stage, and there's so many different acts. I've got to ask, the first time that you saw one of the acts that these incredible performers are doing, what kind of like blew you away the most, or what kind of sticks with you the most in like being like, wow, that like took my breath away?
You know, Bella, one of our premier acrobat dancers, they seem to be built of smoke and steel. And I don't understand how someone can be so strong and flexible and fly all at once.
Yeah.
And Alex, who's one of our flyers, she has this uncanny ability to seemingly defy gravity, but also stop time in midair.
Oh yeah.
And I've asked her, what is your secret? And she says, oh, it is laziness.
Laziness.
I said, laziness. She said,
That's
but not like American laziness. It is a sense of
Oh, like relaxation.
It's a superpower, and I try to emulate it.
They're unbelievable. I mean, I was in the audience yesterday, man.
Oh, cool.
And I was just blown away the entire time, jaw on the floor. It was so fun to hear like the audience's audible gasp from the audience. You know, it's just, it's breathtaking, and the story to go with it, and all of your performances. It's just so great. I've got to ask though. There's a big debate between giving the elephant whiskey or water in the show. What's your preference?
Oh, you don't want to see me after I've had some whiskey.
Okay.
I might become my character weight and not my actual person.
Great.
Whiskey makes me mean.
Oh my God, I love it. Well, congratulations, happy opening, and best of luck on the rest of your run.
Thank you so much.
Of course.
My God, we're matching!
I can't believe this. This is crazy. I'm obsessed with this.
Look at you. Here we are.
Crazy?
A little bit. It's okay.
I know you like your chocolate.
It's too exciting to like be called.
Yeah. Fair enough. Oh my God, this is you.
This is me.
Yeah, let's just make sure it's. Yeah, we're going. Holy moly.
Holy moly.
We're back on Broadway.
We're back on Broadway. Let's go.
Well, I should say we. Maybe just Nico, right?
This guy.
We'll do it like this for old time's sake. Pippin was his Broadway debut, and now we're here.
And yours
at Water
too?
for yes, and mine too.
Our Broadway, I think 1 week apart or something like that.
A week older than me on Broadway.
And a week older than you right now.
And yes, that's true too. Well, I mean, what does it mean to you to be back in New York on Broadway doing your thing? In a different decade.
Oh my God, different decade. Wow, okay.
Crazy.
I mean, it's crazy, you know, like even Pippin was already like crazy. I was like, what is happening? What is my life?
Right.
We were straight out of school. And here we are now doing the thing again.
Yeah.
And wow, and this time like opening the show, you know, that feels like Pippin was already so magical, and now like this is like part of me now is in this show, you know, like I started working on the first workshops like 4 years ago, and seeing how it evolved, and now here we are, Broadway. Like it's here, and hopefully it's here to stay, you know.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, and you got to go to the Alliance Theater in Atlanta to do the out of town, and really got to just build your journey with the show and your character and your relationship with this incredible cast. So like, how helpful this time around was it to have that time and have that ability to gain the trust and not just rehearse with you and Charlotte and then be put in, in a day,
I mean, it feels special because it feels like now we're bringing a little bit of like us, a little bit of me, a little bit of my personality, a little bit of like our tricks and all that. I'll finish this. I'll come.
She's great.
Yeah, you spoke with her already?
No, but you're the new Charlotte, you're throwing her up.
I get to throw her. She's so amazing, and it's so beautiful, like now on this journey, like with different people and different casts, and it's so beautiful. And yeah, like I was saying, just putting a little bit of me in this show, and that's what's gonna feel so special. If hopefully one day the show like runs long and like tours and all that, and there'll always be a little bit of me there, like in the essence of the show, I hope.
Do you feel like there's a big difference this time around from Pippin to this, just whether it's you just being older and wiser?
I mean, for sure, like there's a 10-year experience, like now that I have I got a chance to like tour the world and do so many things, and now I'm coming with this, and this is like what I have to offer and all that. Like whether 10 years ago, it was like straight out of school, I was like, what is happening?
Right.
What is life? What is Pippin? What is Broadway? Hey, someday! Oh, the acrobats are taking a picture without me. Oh well.
Oh no, getting there.
But yeah, it feels very special.
Well, I'm curious to ask you one last thing. I mean, obviously there's a lot of different acrobats here than Pippin, and just to work with them and work with this cast, how is it for you to rebuild that trust obviously you know what you could do. It's just a matter of like getting Grant on board with what you could do. Paul, what goes into those conversations? I feel like when you and I were doing it, I was just like yes and, you know, like it was never a process. But these guys are older. I was just kind of like
no, but it's the same thing. It's like yes and this whole show and my whole experience in New York, I wanted to be that also. Like yes and let's go, let's try something. Before instead of saying no, you know, like let's say yes and find a solution. When we have an idea, and that's how great ideas like happen. You know, have this crazy idea, and then either someone's gonna shut it down or someone's gonna be like, okay, we're gonna figure it out. You know, and this whole team was like on board every time. Like when we talked to Brienne, when we talked to Paul and Izzy, they were like they wanted like, you know, just as much as like we want to like learn so much from like Broadway and musical theater and all of them, they want to do the same thing with us. They're like, just as much as you wanted to like, yes, I want to stand on your shoulders, yes, I want to juggle, and all these things you wanted to learn. I
want to do it right now. Like,
are you able to still juggle?
Yeah, I can still juggle.
Let's go, show us.
Oh my God. Well, I'm gonna get you to do it too. Trust. I
this is your audition.
With my audition? I still do it with like lemons or like what else? Shoot.
Okay, that was pretty good though.
Okay, but you taught me the other tricks, like this. And then I still could do that one and turning it around.
Let's go.
Oh no.
That's better than most of us. So let's go.
I mean, he literally changed my whole track for Pippin. I was actually a circus performer by the end.
He was juggling on a giant globe.
On a globe, and then I was standing on his shoulder. Like it was nothing that none of the other guys were doing. They were like, "How the hell is Eli now doing this?" You know, like. Hey, this was like my mentor, and I'm so happy that he's back on Broadway and doing his thing shining.
Yes!
I'm so happy for you. Break
so
legs.
Sweet.
Wait, we gotta get you juggling.
Oh, me?
For the social clips, Grant and Paul did exactly what you think Grant and Paul would do.
I mean, that's I can do. That's not a really good. I can only juggle knives.
Okay. I juggle knives, you know, casually. There you go. Well, I mean, he was juggling fire, you were juggling knives and Pippin, like all these things.
There's more.
What's the weirdest thing you juggled? Like not most dangerous, because obviously that's more dangerous than
clothes are definitely a bit scary. You just got to commit to like, it's fine.
It's crazy.
It's fine.
Well,
commit to it.
I love it. Well, congrats. Go enjoy it.
Your interview.
Thank you.
Yes.
I'm too late.
Come on. Come in. This is great. Oh my God. I was just talking. I love how your guys' act together as one. It's so great. You're so good.
I like your
Oh, thank you. We're matching. Yes.
Wow.
I was channeling Paul, Alexander Nolan. I was trying to be ringmaster.
Hey, it's working.
That's really responsible.
Hey, I'm trying over here. Well, you're fantastic in the show. You're like an orangutan and a circus performer.
Yes.
Just scream.
And I'm a rouse too, and I sing too.
Yes, very good. Can you do your orangutan noise?
Oh yeah.
Well, I'll
It's so good. I can do. Ooh la la.
Okay, are you sure?
Yeah.
Wanna...
Let's hear it. Oh yeah.
Maybe this. Yeah.
This one.
Well.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Attends.
Getting in character. It's so good, Agnes. This is crazy.
I think I'm gonna get a Tony Award, no?
Is that something you always knew? Like, did they just ask you and be like, hey, can you do this? And you kind of just figured it out? Or
But I could have been any other animal.
Oh,
so it
right.
kind of like was a coincidence that I was the monkey. But I cannot do other animals.
You can't?
So
oh my goodness.
It's a good coincidence.
It's so good.
Because the horse I can't do. No, I can't do. I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
And I apologize for monkey specialists because I don't think this is the orangutan noise for real. They're actually pretty calm and they don't really. So there's a part of me that's like, this is good because it's funny and I like to do this. It's very exhilarating. It's liberating.
Yeah.
But to be fair, it's not exactly accurate, and I'm not a specialist.
Fair enough.
I'm not an ape specialist, and I want to apologize. Just want to bring it, and I think animals are amazing, and I think the author Sarah Gruen, she writes book to serve the animal cause, and that's very important. And I hope that this is what I got from the book.
Oh, I love
and
it.
I read it the first, and this is why I was so happy to be part of it, because I think we forget often how, because they are silent and because they can't express their opinion, and because they're in a different reality than the humans, we don't listen to them, but actually we should pay more attention because they might have the solution to this planet to not be destructed. And we are doing a Broadway show. Why not?
I know, Broadway show, no big deal.
Yeah, humans are so contradictory.
Yes, right?
It's okay.
It's okay. Well, I gotta ask you about this guy, Nico.
Yeah, this guy, yeah.
How do you trust him to throw you and catch you and all the things?
Nico is a real porter. And,
Thank you.
this is, I don't know, it's something, it's in his DNA.
Yeah.
He's gonna receive, he's gonna hurt himself before I will get hurt. And that makes him a real porter, I guess.
Your injury.
Absolutely. Yeah.
I love it. Can you try to juggle for us? Yeah? Do you juggle?
I'm just gonna get in front of a camera.
What can't she do?
What can't I do? Oh yeah, taxes.
Taxes.
On time. Answering to email.
You're answering to email. That's fair. But and now you're on Broadway, so you're a Broadway performer too. You know.
I guess so. Someone told us about it, and I was like, oh my god, am I a brother person too?
Yeah.
Because we saw the Oscars, and those brother people were making amazing speeches, and I was like, this is my people.
Yeah, that's incredible.
I mean, the Broadway community, I mean, the people in our show are very welcoming, very patient with us. They're very compassionate. They explain to us this whole new planet to us, and they're very patient because sometimes we ask questions that are obvious and that doesn't make any sense.
I love it.
For them.
One last question.
I get a ton of big sister, brother, like siblings that are just like open arms to explain us this crazy planet, brother.
Yeah. I've got to ask one last question, then I'll let you go. Obviously, in the show Water for Elephants, there's a debate between what they should give the elephants to drink, water or whiskey.
Yes.
What's your preference?
Water or whiskey?
Yeah.
Not together. I think you know what? Rosie's favorite is gin and ginger ale.
Gin and ginger. Is that your favorite?
I think it's really good. Yeah.
Is it really good? There you go. I love it. Well, thank you so much, and break a leg tonight and throughout the run.
Thank you for having us.
Yes, of course.
Parking lot. So glamorous.
They did make it really fun.
No, it's really nice.
It's so cute. Well, thank you so much. Yes. Best of luck. Congrats. She's so cute.
I'm wonderful. How are you?
I'm Eli. It's so nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. I'm Matthew.
Oh my God. Hi, Matthew. Okay, I think we're recording still.
Okay, great. Well, first, I have to say, I was listening to your podcasts through our rehearsal process, and it kept me inspired and excited. So, thank you for that.
You just made my day. That is crazy to me. I feel like I didn't know anybody listened to it.
Oh my gosh,
crazy.
yeah.
No, it's great. Thank you for saying that. That's very sweet. Well, here we are, opening night. Broadway, here, this is crazy. Grant Gustin, Paul Nolan, Izzy McCalla. Like, what is life right now? What are you feeling? This is Broadway on steroids, y'all.
It's amazing. I mean, the people that you just named are absolutely incredible, magical human beings, along with the rest of the company and the cast and everybody involved in the show. But it's just, it's a whirlwind in the best, most exciting, magical way.
Yeah,
truly.
I love that.
Yeah.
Obviously, when you came to a Broadway stage and saw a circus act on stage, so whether it's the hand-to-hand that's going on, the Silks performances, what was the moment for you that was just like, you'll never forget, utterly breathtaking, you look forward to seeing it every night type of moment?
Oh my gosh. There's so many.
Yeah.
It's so hard to pick just one. I mean, of course I love Antoine and the Silks. It's so beautiful. I'm learning. I'm about to start learning. And I'm very excited. But I also love the hand-to-hand. I started as a modern dancer, and so that feels like home to me.
Yeah.
And so seeing that is just, I love it.
I love that. Can you try to juggle for us? Do you want to try?
Sure, no promises.
No problem. Hey, that's okay. A lot of these people do
I'll give it a shot. I've done it maybe once.
Let's try it out here. Oh! That was really good though.
That one.
And he made it disappear. Very impressive, extra impressive. Thank you so much. Congratulations, break legs. Yeah, of course. I want to get Antoine too. I'm obsessed with the silk.
I'm his backup, if that makes you feel any better.
Well, you all are phenomenal. Like, trust. Even the swings, understudies, I don't know how y'all are doing it, but it's so great to meet you. Happy opening, Water for Elephants. What's going on tonight? Because, like, this isn't even something you could dream of when you dream of being on a Broadway stage. This is just another level. So, what are those emotions right now, and what has it been like to go through this process and build trust with your castmates?
Thank you. I mean, tonight's show is particularly special. Obviously, it's our opening night.
Yeah.
But also, the house is filled with friends, families, colleagues, and all of the hundreds of people that have put a lot of work in to make this show happen.
Right.
And so the audience that we get to do this show for is truly special to each of us, and we're really connected to them. So that's such a moment to look forward to.
Absolutely. And they've been working on the show for years and years. I mean, since the pandemic, just about. So it's really nice to finally see it come to fruition here.
Yeah, absolutely. Is there a moment that the first time you saw the circus on Broadway in an act, what was the moment for you that was like, you'll never forget, like utterly breathtaking? You know, I saw the show yesterday in the audience and it was just gasp after gasp. Like, was there any moment for you guys when you first saw these performers?
I mean, for us, we are circus artists.
Okay.
So we're used to seeing circus, but hearing the musicians and the singers for the first time, that really blew my mind to hear that caliber of singing.
So for you guys, it's more of how Paul can sing or Izzy can sing. Really?
It's Paul and Izzy have such incredible voices, but when we did the Sitz probe, when they played through the Sitz of the whole show, we were sitting in this room and hearing the ensemble and the band play at the same time. Your hair stuck up, you had goosebumps.
So
it brought us to tears. It's such an incredible score. The Pigpen had written such a beautiful book of music.
Mm-hmm. Unbelievable.
Absolutely.
That's incredible. So what is you guys' like specialty? Like, are you hand to hand?
I juggle and throw people around.
Juggle and throw people. Nico? Are you?
I'm not Nico.
I know, and Nico's understudy?
Yes.
Okay, I did Pippin with Nico.
Oh,
yes.
okay.
So I've loved that. And you do the silks, obviously, yes?
I'm a backup for that. I'm a backup for Chinese pole. I'm an acrobat. I get thrown around. I throw people around. I juggle. I'm on the tight wire. In this show, I'm on a unicycle with a bear costume. Look, I literally do everything in the show. So anything that you need, I got you.
He's all over the place.
That's incredible. Y'all are so talented. Holy moly, we got so much going on over here. See, like, that to me is bonkers, and you're like, oh yeah, just another day, cool, another day at the office. Well, can I see you guys perhaps do some juggling for us?
All right.
I'll hold it.
I'll let Eric handle it. This is pretty dangerous, so let's, make sure we don't get in his way.
Yep.
Take a step back,
Eric.
Eric.
This is by far the most dangerous.
Good luck on this. Alrighty. Whoa. There we go.
Oh.
Some classic tricks right here. You're seeing
the
machine. Whoa, around a little dizzy. Whoa, cross arm. Oh, under, over, under. And a spin. If that's not the best juggling you've seen, come to Water for Elephants on Broadway.
That's incredible. Oh my God, by far the best one today. Thank you so much. You guys are unbelievable. Congratulations, break a leg. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. You have to be freezing. Are you cool?
You know, we man it up.
You're cool.
It's cool.
Hey, if you're cool, do you want to hold this or do you want to stay warm? I got one, so I'm chilling. All right, cool. Well, here we are, opening night, Water for Elephants.
Yes.
No big deal. You're on Broadway. Yeah? What is that feeling like?
It's great. Being able to take this show from Atlanta at the Alliance Theater, and I've been a part of it since then, to bring it to Broadway is just a massive feat, and we're super excited to be here.
Is this something that, like, you ever could have, like, dreamed of? Like, yes, being on Broadway, but this is not, like, this is, like, at Broadway on steroids.
I mean, this is a whole nother level, for sure.
This is madness.
But you know what? It's so funny because, like, when I went to Atlanta with this show, it just felt like something special. I always tell the story that when I saw this audition pass through my phone, I was like, it's something about this. For some reason, I feel like I have to go. And I said no to everything else. I said, I'm not going to auditions. I'm going to take a break. And then I saw this came through, and I was like, I have to go.
Yeah.
And I felt that energy from when I saw that audition to when I went into the audition room to, like, got the call till I went to Atlanta. I was like, this is something special. it's going to go to Broadway. It's not about a matter of when it's going to Broadway. It's not about if it's going to Broadway. It's when it's going to Broadway. And now I'm happy to be here.
Is that like just a gut feeling, or was that just your knowledge of the book or the movie, perhaps?
No, it was just my gut.
I love that.
Just my gut. I was
so
like,
freaking cool.
I think I'm a part of something special, and I'm just
I love it.
super happy.
Do you have a favorite act that these insane talents do every night, or one that you look forward to the most, perhaps, every night?
Absolutely. The Road Don't Make You Young is probably one of my favorite numbers in the show.
Okay.
I can't wait to be a part of it because I'm a swing.
Yeah.
So I haven't actually touched the stage yet. But the moment that I get to, every time I see that number, I'm like,
I'll take all 3 of those.
We're pulling the audience in. We're telling our story right here because it's all of us gritty work in the ground, building this tent and building this family, and it's super exciting.
Right. Yeah. So I'm curious to ask with you as a swing.
Yeah.
Do you have to know the acrobats track, but not in an acrobat way, just like in their spot?
Correct.
Okay.
Yes, I do. I do partially swing some of the circus performers.
Unbelievable.
Yes, so I have to kind of know where they're going in the space. But I also just focus on the female identifying actors in the show as well.
Right. Oh my God. Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Can't imagine what that's got to be like in this. Props to you.
It's a lot. It's a lot. You know, it's super exciting though. It's fun.
I love it. Well, I mean, listen, if they ever ask you to go on for an acrobat, perhaps they'll add juggling to the mix. You want to try doing a little juggling action?
Y'all embarrassing me in front of this whole business. This is my first opening night on Broadway. I'm gonna try.
All right.
I'm gonna try because I'll do anything. I'll try.
I love it. That's the attitude. Yes, and.
I'll try. Oh Lord. Oh Lord.
Yes. Oh!
I didn't even throw up the other ball.
Hey, honestly, that was better than Paul and Grant. So, there you go. She caught them all too. You ate, period. Congratulations, you made it.
Thank you.
Break legs tonight and throughout your run. Yeah, of course. Thank you. Do you want to hold this? I can hold it if you want to keep your hands warm.
Oh no, this is
fine. Okay. Well, here we are, opening night of Water for Elephants. So exciting. You have another show happening across the street.
I know, it's crazy.
But it's very different from Water for Elephants
Indeed.
here. So I'm curious, obviously you're a superstar director on Broadway. Everyone loves your work. I'm a huge fan of your work. So I'm curious to ask you, this is very different in the sense of bringing Broadway and bringing the circus to Broadway. What was some of the, I don't want to say difficulties, but I guess what are the adjustments that I guess you had to make in order to incorporate the circus so seemingly into a musical?
Well, we had a long pre-production process, and so a lot of that was we had to really think through way in advance, and then we had a production out of town in Atlanta, which also helped us look at things and go, well, that's too long, or that is confusing, or that. But it was always really important to me that it seemed like one company, and that it didn't feel like, well, those are the singers, and those are the acrobats, and those are the actors. That it really felt. So we have acrobats singing and actors hanging from trapezes, and everybody puppeteers, and it gives a level of humility to the proceedings because everyone's a little bit out of their lane, and it's a really beautiful, hardworking company. I just couldn't be prouder of them.
Yeah, it's really cool because in shows that it can be difficult to have two people play one character, and that's happening here with Grant and Greg. And I got to chat with them a little bit about the process of they do it so seemingly in the sense they sit down the same and they together at the same time have the same characteristics. What goes into the process of kind of just tuning them together in such an unbelievable way?
Well, what's funny is they both actually, thankfully, have very similar energies.
Okay.
So that's helpful. I had them both early in the process. I said, all right, find one thing in the other that you want to incorporate into your own performance, so it feels like there's like a little bit of connective tissue, and there's always a moment at the end of the show where they both sing at the same time at the very end of the show, and I'm like, well, I think that was the one they picked because they sound really similar. So there was some of that, and I think naturally as you start to play the same character, you end up landing in a similar place because they're playing the same guy, even though it's at different points in his life.
So interesting. It's so brilliantly done.
Thank
so
you.
bravo to both of you and weaving them out together at the same time. Like, it's craziness. It's so
Thank
cool.
you.
I'm a huge fan of how it's done. So I'm curious, but obviously this is a circus. So I'm curious for you, the first time that you saw one of the circus acts on a stage, what was your... I saw the show yesterday matinee, and there were just gasp after gasp.
Yeah.
So many different parts. I want to know your gasp moment of like the breathtaking moment.
Well, my gasp moment didn't happen on stage. It actually happened in the studios in Montreal at Seven Fingers because we did a sort of quote unquote audition. You know, Shane was like, these are some of my ideas, or these are some of the things we could work on if we were to work together on this. And it was the first time I saw someone slide upside down on a pole. I was like, what's happening?
Yeah.
And there was another act that they did in the studio that didn't make it in the show because it would be too hard to do 8 times a week, and someone was hanging from her hair. And I thought, I don't know what this world is, but I want all of it.
It's so unbelievable. I was in Pippin on Broadway, so I know Nico. And like, what he does in this show is just completely different from what he's doing
very
in Pippin.
different. Yeah.
And like the acrobats here are just like, it's just like another level. Like, unlike
It is.
I
It
thought
really
I was
is.
like, I wasn't gonna get blown away, but
Yeah.
I had those moments. I was like, unbelievable. Well, before I let you go, can I try to get you to juggle?
Oh God,
No,
I'll be
that's
terrible.
okay.
I mean, I can try, but I'll be
If
terrible.
you wanna try.
I wish my husband were here because he
could
is
do it?
here somewhere. He's with the kids somewhere.
Oh, good.
But he could do it.
Let's see how the director of Water for Elephants can juggle, y'all.
director can't.
Yes, well, neither can Grant or Paul or anybody. That was pretty good.
No, it wasn't.
They all left your hands. Grant kept holding on to them.
That was terrible.
It was
but,
great.
you know.
Well, congratulations. Yes.
Do you need help juggling?
I do need
Chris,
help.
come on in.
I need help.
Christopher Fitzgerald, everybody.
All right.
He can do
Let's
it.
try it. You can do it?
Did you see my sad attempt?
I saw, yeah, it was.
It wasn't even an attempt.
The director of a circus musical
Yeah.
needs to know how to juggle.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Okay, ready?
But you haven't practiced a lot. So ready? The key.
Practiced at all.
The key is when one is here, the next one goes up.
Yes.
So you just have to wait till that one.
What can't this guy do?
Right? And then you can toss them like this, and then you can toss them like that.
By the way, if Sam were here, Sam Renault,
Yeah.
who's our, he's a
Oh,
juggler.
he would just. I mean,
they would all really laugh.
Okay.
Oh,
They'd be like, isn't he cute?
Yeah.
Why
Like
do
a
you know
baby.
how to do that?
I don't know.
Like, where? There's no backstory to this?
The boys over there, they know how to juggle too. I
Yeah.
guess.
Oh, okay. So it's just like,
It's like a hobby. You know, to
Yeah.
like avoid doing bad things.
I love it. Well, since I have both of you, wait, I want both of you one last question and I'll let you go. There's a debate: water for elephants for Rosie or whiskey for Rosie. Do you guys have a personal preference, water or whiskey?
Well, I don't know what's more humane, but I feel like Rosie's pretty sassy and she deserves whiskey.
Maybe whiskey, like watered down a little bit.
Watered down whiskey.
Right.
Maybe a combination of both. We love it.
Water for whiskey, water down for elephant. I can't figure it out.
I love it.
I can't figure it
It's
out.
the W's. It's the alliteration. Congratulations. Thanks for joining us.
How are you? Good
It's
to
so
meet
nice to
you.
meet you. Oh my God. I'm here with Shayna, and you choreographed the show,
Yes,
right?
co-choreographed and circus design.
Yes, which is like bonkers. So is this like anything you've done before in the sense of musical theater and the circus aspect?
I've done similar things, but I think this is the most pure sort of form of musical theater mixed
Okay.
with circus, if that makes sense.
And
yes.
what kind of, I don't want to say challenges, but perhaps what are some of the difference of working on a project like this and working with different types of performers with different types of skill sets in the sense of, acrobats and actual dancers and then of course singers.
Yeah.
What kind of, I guess, conversations do you have to have or adjustments do you have to make?
Well, I mean, obviously, I think we're all there. We're serving the story, and so whether we do it through music or dialogue or circus, we're sort of equally trying to find the most perfect moment and way and form to serve the story in that moment. So as the circus designer, I always ask myself, why is circus needed here? If circus is needed here, and if so, what type of circus, what quality, what essence, what discipline or apparatus? So it's a constant dialogue with the other creators, and in fact, it's actually it's like we have a wider palette to choose from, and that's what's really fun.
I love it.
Yeah.
Well, when you think of the word trust, like in a show like this, there's obviously a lot of trust between your cast members and the cast that you kind of designed for them. So what was it like to work with them in order to build the trust for you to bring your vision to life, per se?
I mean, so I myself was a trapeze artist for 20 years and have been working in circus for over 30 years. So for me, the trust aspect is actually it's the foundation of everything I do. And in fact, often when I'm creating shows, I tell them, my first job is to make sure they're safe, and my second job is to do a good show.
Sure.
So I think that it's just the baseline. It's like the heartbeat of what we do is establishing the trust. And when you do circus, you kind of can't get around it. I mean, I think we always hope that in any type of artistic endeavor that there's that baseline of trust, because everyone's doing something fragile and vulnerable. But in circus, it's literally necessary to stay alive. And so when people are, being thrown in the air and caught in the air by someone else, you can't get around that. So I think that establishes a really wonderful foundation of trust for everyone.
Wow, it's incredible. Well, last question for you, and then I'll let you go. In the show, there's a bit of a debate between whether or not they should give Rosie the elephant water or whiskey for the elephant. Do you have a personal preference between water or whiskey?
For myself or for Rosie? For myself, I think it depends on the occasion. I'm getting now in my older years. I think I'm more the water type. Maybe I was more the whiskey type before. So when they're mixed together, whiskey and the water and the whiskey, that works too.
There you go.
Yeah, there we go.
I love it.
Tonight I think I'll have a little whiskey.
There you go. Well, go celebrate. Congratulations. Break a leg on the rest of your run. Yeah, of course. Nice meeting you. It's so nice to meet you. You are the puppet director of Water for Elephants. Yes. That is craziness, because there is something very special in this show as far as there's a lot of animals on stage, and some of them are people, some of them are puppets. What was it like to bring to life Rosie the elephant, and doing it in many different people in one animal? What is that whole process like?
It was small layers. It required a lot of patience, because the people in the show are not puppeteers, they're dancers and acrobats.
Sure.
And so it was really teaching people a new skill.
Really?
And it required a lot of patience, and it required a lot of self-reflection on my behalf too, because I work with a lot of puppeteers normally, and so to have to explain how to do these things and not just what to do was a really beautiful experience, and it just made the outcome just that much more exciting.
That is fascinating. Yeah. Are you included in the whole, so in the beginning, before they reveal Rosie, with the shadow of the puppet and the trunk and everything like that, is that all you?
So I'm not actually in the production.
No, I know. Is that your design, I guess, of the shadow and everything?
It's not. No. So those were puppeteers that we've actually ended up filming that in a studio outside.
Oh, no
here.
way!
Yeah. And so we had 3 incredible puppeteers in town. Made
Broadway
that happen
magic.
For us. Broadway magic, baby.
Broadway magic.
That's right.
You gotta love it. Well, as a puppeteer, what was it like to see the circus come to Broadway and these wonderful acrobats kind of do their own special skills?
It was amazing. I've never worked with acrobats before, and I have such a respect for what they do. I never really considered how much effort and how much risk goes into that, and it's gorgeous. Yeah, it was a real treat for me to be able to experience that.
So, obviously you've seen the show before, and now
about 18 times in the past 3 weeks. Yes.
And now you're going to see it again for opening. Is there a moment of the show that you're just so looking forward to seeing again tonight that never gets old?
Rosie. When Rosie comes out for the first time, it fills me up, because I have such I've had a year-long history with getting this puppet up on its feet, and so that's something that really brings me joy. That and The Road Don't Make You Young, which is the first big musical number we start showcasing the acrobats in the show, and it's just, it's every time it's astonishing.
Yeah, truly. Yeah. Well, in the show, there's a little bit of a debate whether or not they give Rosie water or whiskey. So I'm curious to ask you, do you have a personal preference between water or whiskey?
Of what I think she likes?
No, for you.
Oh, whiskey. Definitely
no
whiskey.
hesitation.
No, whiskey.
Got it. I love it. Can you do a little juggling for us? Do you want to attempt it?
Sure.
You don't have to.
Yeah.
But let's see the puppet master. Let's see the circus come out of the puppet master.
Ready?
Yeah.
Watching the lioness got no
All you got to do is act the part, right?
Thank you.
Fake it till you make it.
Thank
I
you.
love it. Well, congratulations.
Thank you.
Break a leg on this run.
Thanks so much.
It's amazing.
Thanks.
Yes, I would love to.
How you doing?
I'm so good. I'm in, like, this is a dream day. Like, this is crazy.
Oh, I don't know.
Are you, well, I'll ask you a quick question.
Yes.
If I can hit play, okay, here we go. We're rolling.
I'm sorry, I can't juggle for you.
No, you're good. You're chilling. We're here on Broadway. Don't even worry about not being able to juggle. You can do everything else. Goddamn, this cast is so freaking talented. What has it been like to just get to work with these people and get to actually make your Broadway debut here on opening night tonight? Like, what is that feeling?
It feels incredible.
Yeah.
This is all of the things that I love to do jumbled into
Yeah.
one thing. Like, I can't believe they let me sing on stage.
Yeah.
I am like 3 years new to circus. I went to school for dance. Like, it's just like
Love it.
so beautiful. I have such like a love for folk music. So like working with Pigpen, I was just like jaw
Come on.
dropped. Like, come on, they're awesome.
What more could you ask for?
And just everyone on this team is so sweet, and
Yeah.
their hearts are so huge, and it's been a joy.
3 years into circus, do you have a favorite act that you can't wait to watch every night on stage?
Every night, I love doing red lighting.
Okay.
I kind of get beat up a little bit, but
Okay.
it's the most fun like circus part
Yeah.
to do.
I love it.
And then
What about to watch?
To watch?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, This is a great question. Well, I love watching Alex on Circe.
It's
Like,
the
are you
best.
kidding me?
Yeah.
She's incredible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's unbelievable.
It's just flawless and so natural
Yes.
to her, you know?
It's unbelievable. Everyone in the show is just like, it's just gasp after gasp on stage.
Yeah.
Or from an audience perspective and everything. It's so cool. Congratulations.
Thank
I'm gonna
you
let
so
you go in 'cause
much.
you got
Yeah.
the legacy robe.
I can't
best
wait.
position on Broadway. Congratulations and
Thank
break a
you.
leg with your run.
Thanks so much.
So nice talking to you.
Talking to you.
I know, it's freezing over here. I'm sorry.
Your jacket?
I know. I wish. We'll try. Oh my goodness. Freezing. Do you want to? I'll hold it. Keep warm. Keep warm. Keep warm. Yeah, we'll keep each other warm. Opening night of Water for Elephants.
Oh my goodness.
So exciting, right?
Yes. Oh my goodness.
What has it been like to be a part of this process and bring the circus to Broadway, which is like something even crazier than just another Broadway show?
Oh my! It's been a magical experience. The people who have put this together, every one of them, so talented, so wonderful, and they're all. I don't know how to describe it. Watching this take place has been magical.
Yeah. Well, I'm curious. So I got to see the show yesterday, matinee. It was phenomenal.
Yeah, I haven't seen it in a while.
Oh my god, it's so good. But like, as an audience, it was cool to watch it with the audience and like hear gasp after gasp after gasp of just like amazement. So I'm curious for you, was there a moment, the first rehearsal or the first time seeing one of these performers on a Broadway stage, just being like, holy cow, how do they do that? Whether it's a silk performance,
God.
the hand-to-hand.
Yes and yes and yes. Yes and yes. But I mean, wow. I mean, it just was amazing. I'm glad they let me watch. 'Cause,
Yeah.
boy, it was a wonderful thing, an amazing thing to watch
Unforgettable.
come together.
Yeah.
So many moving parts.
Do you have like a favorite act, I guess, of like the circus?
Oh, of the circus in general?
Just in,
or,
in general
just
or in
like-
the show, whatever you want to.
Oh, well, the Liberty Horse act.
Yes,
You know, because
it's
I'm a
so
horse.
beautiful.
I'm a horse girl.
Yeah. It's so
And
good.
so that's probably, in real life that would be.
I love it.
I love all of everything in this show. I love the people. So
Yeah,
it's just,
of course.
yeah.
Well, Water for Elephants, there's a debate in the show whether or not they should give water to the elephant or whiskey to the elephant.
Whiskey.
Do you want whiskey? Okay.
Gin and ginger ale. That's like, yeah, that's for sure. This is what old time, the circus historian books. The elephants like a little
Really?
tipple. Yes, they'll take a tipple.
Oh, so that's a real thing.
That's a real thing.
Wow.
Oh yes.
Okay.
Oh, like most of the stuff. Most of that. kind
So
of
it's
detail.
not even a debate.
Oh, no, it's not a debate. That was what. Yeah.
There you go. I love it. Well, thank you so much, and break a leg on the run of Water for Elephants. Yeah, no, stop it. Congratulations. Yes, it's so beautiful. Yes, of course. It's so nice chatting with you. Hi.
I'm standing outside.
You sure you can join us? Sure. Whatever you want to do. Whatever you're most comfortable with.
Are we here?
We're right here.
Okay.
Let's just make sure, are we rolling? Okay, great. Well, can you first tell me your names and how you're associated with the show?
God, Mark Lynn Baker.
I'm Krista Justice.
Yes, and we're here at the opening night of Water for Elephants. How are we feeling? This is crazy.
Very excited for our friend Rick Ellis, who wrote the book
Unbelievable
for the
stuff.
musical. Yeah.
Have you? What's your guys' relationship with the circus? Have we seen a circus? Have we seen one on Broadway? Like
we
what's?
both ran away to join the circus.
No
way.
Yes,
So we've been longtime members. We're very happily so.
So what were your guys' acts? Like, what was your specialty?
We're actors.
We're actors.
Oh, actors.
So, yes.
Okay, I thought you guys really went on to the
I played the
circus.
Imperial Theater almost 30 years ago,
Oh, duh.
and I haven't been in the audience since I was a member of the cast of Les Miserables. So
Oh my
it's kind of
God.
like a homecoming for me.
I'm
I'm excited
obsessed.
about that too.
This is so cool. I'm so sorry. This is amazing.
That's okay.
Oh my God. Well,
You're a youngster.
yeah, I gotta do my research here. But this is so fun, and this show is incredible. And there's a debate in the show whether or not they should give the elephant Rosie water or whiskey.
I'll always vote for
Spoiler alert.
I promise it's not a spoiler. It won't do anything for the story. But if you had a choice, water or whiskey, what would you guys pick?
It depends on the hour.
Okay, fair enough.
I'm all whiskey all the time.
We had a lot of those answers, a lot more than I thought we would get, so that's incredible. Well, the show is fantastic. A lot of circus performing, and it's so cool. If you had a circus act, what would you want it to be?
Oh, clown.
Clown?
Yeah, the clown.
Really?
I'll be up on the trapeze, my friend.
Oh, I could see,
Yeah.
see that. That's
Definitely
incredible.
doing it.
Good work. Well, congratulations, and
Thank you,
thanks for
dear.
being here. Thanks for taking the time to chat with me.
Excited.
Nice meeting you.
Likewise.
Yes.
Have a great
I
day.
hope you enjoyed being back in the Imperial. Yeah, that's so fun.
Thank you.
Hi.
My honey.
I'm so sorry. I'm cold. Sorry, I
You're sorry.
apologize.
I don't even know. I can't feel my hands.
Oh my God, I'm so sorry. We'll get you inside
I
soon.
have to do your podcast. Can
Well, I would love that.
I would love it. I'm free. I'm going to have much more time. I'll be out of town, but I have like time. So
Okay, well, you let me know.
I'm in.
If
I could do it remotely, I'm in.
Yes.
Let's do it.
Anything
Done.
you need,
I would love
I
to.
will do.
I would love to.
Okay, good.
I really would.
We'll make it happen.
Okay.
Okay, so Water for Elephants. These are so silly. Talking about the show. You haven't seen it yet,
I haven't
obviously.
seen it, no.
But do you know a little bit about the circus?
I love the circus. Now as an adult, as a kid, not so much.
Were you a little scared?
Yeah, of course I was.
Okay, so like now as an adult, if you could be in the circus and you could have an act,
Yeah.
what would you want it to be?
I want to be on the tightrope, babe. I want to do weird shit on the tightrope.
Oh,
I really do.
that's crazy.
I mean, I know that I can't. I have a hard time balancing when I wake up in the
Yeah,
morning.
like-
But I would do a tightrope.
Oh, you would eat?
Yeah. Well, I would eat shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, you would do so well. I can see it. I can see it. You're gonna be
Sure,
dancing.
Jan, yeah.
You're gonna be dancing. Well, okay. So in the show, there's a debate: water for elephants or whiskey for elephants. So what's your preference? What do you
Listen,
like for the elephants?
I mean, I want the elephants to be happy. I feel after a long day of anxiety, they're gonna want a little shot of whiskey, you know, and then they're gonna have to hydrate with some water. I'm a Libra.
Yeah.
I feel balance is important. So if you want to balance, you don't want to be hungover in the morning.
love
I mean,
that.
elephants probably have a high tolerance, not to really get into the nitty gritty, but let's call it what it is. They can be alcoholics.
Right.
They can't talk.
I love
They
it.
don't have to.
Yeah. I mean, I can't even imagine. I'm not even going to comment because I'm not 21 yet. So
Listen, and I'll comment for it.
Yeah.
It's fine. Elephants are all right.
they're going to be okay, everyone. Everyone's going to be just fine.
Yeah.
Okay, well, in this show, obviously, the circus and everything, people are throwing each other and all the
Sure.
things. Every piece of musical theater, I feel like there has to be some level of trust established in the company and the cast. So I'm curious, I've talked to this cast a lot about it.
Yeah.
So I'm curious to ask you, as a Broadway veteran performer and every freaking show you can think of, what does trust mean to you and in this industry?
Well, I mean, that's a great question. I mean, when you're working with a company of people, no matter how much physical work that you're doing, you have to establish some kind of trust and parameters and boundaries with people.
Yeah.
I mean, this is a specific production that's using Broadway and the circus.
Right.
So you've got a double tiered kind of, how do we all sit in this room and trust each other and hope that whatever happens on stage is going to be safe? I mean, having done Finding Neverland, that was also a massively crazy show with a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
And so it all starts with the director. I feel like Jessica Stone is incredible, and she makes really, really safe spaces and great rooms.
Yeah.
And so for that reason, I mean, I've only heard incredible things about this particular show and how much people love and trust each other. So I'm in.
Yeah.
I'm in.
Huge. I can't imagine being the alphabet flying up on stage with the level of trust. You know, like
Please.
that's crazy.
I
Man.
don't even trust myself.
Yeah, real.
Yeah.
Can I try to get you to juggle real quick?
Yeah.
Before I let you go inside.
My honey.
This is bonkers.
Oh God. You want to see something awful? Juggling.
Well, here we go. I'll hold it for you if you
Okay.
want. Okay. Let's see Jessica Lee Vosk do her thing. You got this. I believe in you. What can't you do? Okay. And scene. Good work. You ate. Good job. Take a bow, Jessica Vosk. Period. Oh my God, so good.
Whoa, watch this.
Oh. Wow, she could do it all. Magic, juggler, circus,
Oh my God, I'm
hire
never
her.
getting hired again.
Jessica
Okay.
Stone, hire her. Water for Elephants right now.
Yeah, Jessica Stone, I could juggle.
Yeah. Thank you so much. Enjoy this show. How you doing?
Hi.
Nice to meet you. I'm Eli.
Nice to meet you. I'm John Wesley Shipp.
Nice to meet you.
Thank you.
You're in the Flash with Grant.
I was what they call the OG Flash
Yes.
back in the 90s, and then I played his father, and then Jay Garrick, and then brought the Flash 90 back in the new show.
It's awesome. I'm a big fan of the show. Big fan of Grant. Grant just talked out here with us and talking about his time with you in the Flash.
He did.
Yeah, so
awesome.
it was great to hear all that fun stuff. But what's it going to be like to see him on a Broadway stage?
I'm just so excited for him because I know that's been his dream his whole life. And I was on Broadway and Dancing at Lunasa in the original production when that was the Plymouth Theater.
You're kidding.
It's now the Schoenfeld. So I know that feeling of there's just no better life than this.
Yeah.
To be an actor on Broadway. It's
Great.
what so many of us aspire to.
I love that. Well, what's your relationship like with the circus? Do you know, have you ever seen the circus? Have you ever seen it on Broadway? Yeah? Okay, so if you could have like a circus act, right?
High wire.
Oh, high wire.
High wire. I'd want to be up above.
Okay, so you're a bit of a daredevil. You are a daredevil, is that right? You like the heights?
I don't categorize myself that way, but I look at them. I think if I had the ability to do that, how that must feel.
Oh, that's so interesting. Yeah, it's got to be a thrill.
I guess they have high wire. I wonder if anyone will land in my lap.
Oh my God, perhaps. You never know. Truly, with this show, you never know. It's craziness. It's so fun. One last question for you. In the show, there's like a debate whether they should give the elephant water or whiskey. What's your preference?
These days, I would give the elephant water.
There you go. There you go. No more whiskey these days. Got to keep the bones fresh. Can we try to get you to juggle real quick?
Oh, no, I can't.
Okay, that's okay.
That would be a complete disaster.
That Grant was terrible.
Was he?
Grant only threw 2 balls in the air and kept the third one in his hand and quit.
Yeah,
He was like, I mean, all good. Yeah, it was hilarious.
We'd be chasing balls all up and down.
That's been a lot of today, but it's awesome to meet you, and I hope you enjoy the show.
Thank you so
Yeah,
much.
of course. Thanks for taking the
having
time. Yeah, thank you for taking the time. Nice meeting you. Thank you. Appreciate it. Embracing.
Yes, oh my gosh, finally again.
Craziness.
Yes,
I know. Well, here we are at the opening of Water for Elephants. It's freezing, so I'm going to let you go inside real soon.
It's okay.
Thank you for chatting with me.
Yeah.
But we're here. I mean, this is like Broadway on steroids.
I know.
The circus and Broadway. You know, I was talking to the cast, and I was like, there's so much trust in this show, unlike anything I've ever seen.
Mm-hmm.
But, you know, trust is a real thing as performers. So I'm curious, you know, what does trust mean to you as a Broadway performer who just did a massive show like something like in Hot, Six, etc.?
Yeah, it means everything to me actually, because you not only have to trust the people that you're working with, but trust yourself that you're able to deliver what you've been called to do in this field. You know, it's a huge part of the foundation.
If you were in the circus, right? What would you want to do? Like, would you want to be a juggler, silks, trapeze, tightrope walker?
Interesting. I might want to be like a clown just to be goofy, because I don't really have a lot of skills. I don't think juggling. I could sing.
I don't have a lot of skills.
I
That's
mean, but I
crazy.
could sing. You know, maybe sing and do some hula hooping and just like give my siren sounds and stuff. That's so weird, but
Do
you know what I
warm
mean.
up,
Like, just
buzz,
warm up.
yeah.
Yeah, all the buzzing and all of that.
Yeah.
I think that's something I would do.
Oh my God, that's hilarious. It's
Yeah.
so brilliant. So in the show, there's a debate to whether or not they should give water to the elephant
Yeah.
or whiskey to the elephant. So what's your
Well, let me say, so for Adriana Hicks, I would say water, but if it was sugar cane from some like it hot, she would definitely say whiskey.
I agree.
Of course she would say whiskey.
I love it. Well, before I let you go, can I get you to juggle real quick?
Ah, yes.
It's gonna be. There's been some crazy. There's been some crazy takes.
I'm excited.
But we've got to
Oh,
try.
there's 3. I can only.
You can do 2 if you want to do 2.
I'm gonna try 3.
You can try.
Okay.
She's a daredevil. That was everything. It's all right. We'll get
so
it.
sorry.
No, you're so good. That was the best attempt we've had today.
Great, I'm so
Literally.
glad.
You got them all out of your hand.
I got scared
You
because I
ate.
tried to get. It's okay. Did you make sure you find
Wait,
it's right there?
yeah, we'll get it. Just wait till you get inside and
Okay.
see what they'll be doing in there
Oh,
with
I'm
this.
excited.
It's craziness.
I'm
So
excited.
enjoy the show. It's so good to
you.
see
You
you.
too, sweetheart.
Enjoy. Here we are at
we
the
are.
opening of Water for Elephants.
We are.
What's your relationship to the circus, but also Broadway?
I mean, I think, as a boy growing up in New York City, I think Broadway has always been like, the magical land that you sort of cross paths with as a New Yorker, a lot of times, and you look at it and you say, even aspiring to be an actor, you just always look at it as a magical place. Like, could I end up there? Could I be there?
Right.
And I think today marks an historic moment because a friend of mine, Grant Gustin, is starring in this, and just to cheer him on and root him on and know that he's going to be fantastic is, it's just surreal and fun.
Yeah. I mean, we've got a lot of people up here today that are fans of Grant and kind of talked about how this is something that he's wanted to do his whole life, make his
sure.
Broadway debut. So what is that feeling going to be like? How excited are you to root him on? Or is it excitement? Are you kind of nervous for him?
No, I'm
or
not
what?
nervous at all. I know the guy is so freaking
You're just
talented.
ready.
He's just gonna tear it down,
I
and so it's just more of a celebration. You know? So
I
this
love
is
that.
great.
All right, so are you familiar with the circus and circus, I guess, acts?
A little bit.
If you could have a special skill in the circus, do you know what you would want to do?
I think maybe tightrope.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, I think tightrope would be cool.
Wow, you're Daredevil too then.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, I'm afraid of heights, but I feel like
You're doing something.
if I'm gonna do something, I might as well do something I'm afraid of, right?
Right,
Like,
I'll
get
go
back.
for you.
Yeah. So.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Do you want to try juggling for us?
I'll try.
Okay, we got some balls here, juggling balls.
It's gonna fall away somewhere. So
That's
it's
okay.
like-
Grant was not so hot either.
Was it not good?
Yeah. Oh, it's gonna help to start with the one with the 2 in your hand.
Right. So I go up this way.
Yeah. Oh, that was it. There you go.
Hold on.
That was pretty good.
All right, but I feel like you showed something to me. You gave me something there. So I'll
We'll
work
go
on
home,
this.
work on it.
Yeah,
This is
for
great.
sure.
This is awesome. Well, thank you so
Thank you,
much.
man.
It was great
Appreciate
talking to you.
it.
And
Likewise.
enjoy the show. Cute. Hey y'all, you could join. Yeah, don't be shy. We're all friends here. We gotta warm each other up somehow. We're opening night, Water for Elephants.
Yeah.
Craziness. What's your guys' relationship with the circus? Have you guys seen the circus before? I don't know. Maybe on Broadway or not. Pippin, I guess, was a circus. I don't know if you saw
Oh, I
Pippin.
guess I saw Pippin.
Okay, period.
I saw that circus. No, I had, I actually, there was, of course, a traveling circus when I was young
Cute.
because things hadn't figured themselves out yet. So sadly, I have ridden an elephant.
What?
They let kids go into the ring and ride the elephant.
You were the special guest star of the show.
7 of us just sitting on it
What?
what's happening, and I hated every second of it. It was
You
great.
threw that out there way too
Do you know what's
casually. That's
crazy about elephants in the circus is that they know their music.
Really?
And so so the music is going. If you don't open the curtain, they're going 6, 7, 8.
You're lying. Oh my god, that would be terrifying. Because
they know more than I do.
we're missing our cues every night. Yeah, that's crazy. Good for the elephants. They're more professional than us. Well, in the show, there's a debate: water for elephant or whiskey for elephants. Do you guys have a preference?
I mean, water for elephants, whiskey for me.
Wait,
Yeah.
Valid.
Whatever the elephant wants.
Whatever she wants, whatever she's feeling that day, it'd be like that. All right, so before I let you go, I want to see if y'all can try to attempt to juggle. We're gonna see.
I already know that I can't.
Who wants to take a stab at it first? You want to try it?
I know how to. I think I can do the you do one at a time.
Yeah. Well, hey, it's all. Oh, wow. Actually, better than half the people in the show. The other half would eat you up, but the other half was very good.
Thank you.
That was very impressive. Do you want to give it a roll?
Absolutely not.
Absolutely not. That was very impressive. Good work. Enjoy the show. Great to see you. Nice to meet you. Hi. I'm so good. I'm Eli. It's so nice to meet you. I'm the host of Take a Bow. I was talking to you about your performance of Mean Girls. It was so good. I really appreciate just everything. Your performance in Strange Loop, Mean Girls, your characters and your work that you do inspire so many people, and the characters that you portray send a message in the best way to so many. So I thank you for that. I just wanted to say that.
I really appreciate that.
Yes, of course. Yes, you changed so many people's lives. Truly.
Thank you.
Yes, mine included. So I appreciate you. So we're here at the opening night of Water for Elephants, and there's a little bit of debate in the show whether or not they should give water to the elephant or whiskey to the elephant. So do you have a preference?
Well, if they're giving it to Jacquel, he prefers whiskey.
Yeah, for real.
But if we're giving it to the elephants, water.
Water? Okay, so fun fact. It is a real thing where the elephants whiskey is really good for elephants.
Well, then we both can have some whiskey.
So we're going to have a party is what I'm hearing.
That sounds good to me.
Okay.
Yes, we are.
We're having a party. I love it. Well, if you were a part of a circus and you could have any act that you want, what would it be?
I said I'd like to be the ringmaster. I don't have to be in the air.
Yeah.
I don't have to touch the animals. I just got to hype up the crowd, and I think I can do that.
You would command the crowd.
I think.
We know it. Well, in this show, unlike any other show I've seen before, there's a layer of trust. And as an actor, there always has to be trust between a scene partner and your castmates in general. But in this show, they're trusting each other with their lives.
Yeah.
So I'm curious to you, as a performer and as a seasoned veteran at this point, what does the word trust mean to you as a performer?
Trust means that no matter what happens on that stage, I have a group of people that have my back. I have an audience that has my back, and we can't do it alone. It takes a village to put up a show.
Right.
So you want to feel supported, and you want to support other people, and you want to have trust. So if you don't, I think it makes for a scary show, especially one that's doing what they doing on here. I heard they flipping and dipping in the air, so I hope they trust each other tonight.
They're throwing people and everything.
I hope they trust them.
Amen. He's like, what happens? It's crazy. It's so scary, but it's thrilling, and it's amazing for the audience. So go enjoy. Thank you so much for taking the time to chat with me. It's so nice to meet you. Thank you so much.